Good morning, YouTube world. Today we're going to mess with this 2005 Suzuki Boulevard. It is a S83. It's been sitting for 4 or 5 years, maybe longer, I'm not sure. We did a little horse trading. Did a little swap with that 66 C10, some cash, and the guy threw in this bike. I can tell you the gas tank's rusty, tires are dry rotted, all the chrome's pitted, but she's only got like 4,500 miles on her. So supposedly she ran when she was parked. All the chrome is pitted. It's pretty gnarly. But hey, when you virtually have nothing invested, what do you really have to lose? It is cold today, guys. I want to remind you, we're in Florida. Ice. Freaking cold. I'm not sure how well you guys can see down in there, but that tank is absolutely disgusting. Filled with rust, and I'm not sure what else. I'm gonna say that I believe somebody's been in here before. Carburetors are marked bottom and top, and the fuel lines were already cut right off the tank. I believe this air filter is from 2005. She's still good. We'll put her back in. She just needs to be cleaned. That'll be fine. Don't worry about that. So this is the carburetor that's froze up for sure. I'm sure the front one is, or top one is too, but this one you can't even move the slide. So she'll be fun to get out. Well, we just about got the carburetor out. Just gotta let this throttle cable soak a little bit more. She's froze right in there. Don't look too bad up there. Got the throttle cable out, which is cool, because look at this. She's not froze up. Remember, I'm not a professional YouTuber yet, so I can't completely rebuild anything with one hand. But I just lubed her up, so now we're going to let the choke cable sit and try to free up. She's frozen there. And then she'll be ready to come out, and we'll take her out and give her a Redneck rebuild. I didn't buy a rebuild kit. I mean like a Redneck rebuild. Got some penetrating lube, and so O'Reilly's freaking carb cleaner. I don't have a preference, guys. It's just wherever I am at the time. If I need starting fluid or spray, carb clean, lubricant, anything like that, I just buy whatever's the cheapest. I ain't got a preference. I don't care. I'm broke. Would you look at that, guys? I hooked up a jumper pack to the battery. It ain't gonna take a charge, I don't think. But we got lights. So that's pretty freaking cool. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys another sign that somebody's been in here. There's all the clamps are already undone. That one was undone down there too. Oh, hey, it is what it is. I got this thing on broil. She's had a rough life, but she keeps kicking. So I'm gonna leave her on broil for a bit and see what happens while that carburetor soaks, and hopefully we can pull that last cable out and get her out and clean her up. Well, in the meantime, while this one's still soaking, I pulled this one off. And I'm not gonna pull it off the rest of the way. We're literally gonna do the Redneck rebuild just like this. We're gonna pull the top, or the bottom, I'm sorry, off, spray the whatever out of it, wipe it down a little bit, see if everything looks like it's working. I'm gonna put it back together. I'm really not trying to make this thing drive down the road per se. I just like to hear it run. And then somebody else can buy it and have a cool project. Well, one down. She's back on there, halfway cleaned. And this one's still soaking, so I guess I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee or something, take a little break here, let her soak a little more, and I'll be back. Well, we finally got the old carburetor off. Let it soak for a day. She's pretty gnarly in there, if you guys can see. Sorry about the crappy camera. It's just a cell phone. I guess I'll put you up here and you can watch me Redneck re-clean it. Look, we got all the special flavors. We'll see what we can do. Carb's all clean and working. And we were able to clean everything, whether it did anything or not. But I'll throw this thing back down in there and be back with you. You know, something like, alright, well, the carburetors are back on. I had to take the fuel filter, pump, whatever off. The lines were all busted down here from whoever previously tried to take this apart. We pulled the covers off. There was a bunch of like mud doppler nests and shit. You see all the mud and stuff. Pulled the plugs out, threw some lube down there. We got a set of Redneck jumper cables on there. The old battery charger from the other day, that poor thing, she don't work. This battery is shot. Found a little hinge box on the bottom. Weirdest freaking thing I ever seen. Pull the hinge and the battery falls out. I don't like it. Right next to the tire. But we're gonna try to hook up a battery and at least see if she turns over and has spark. But we'll go from there. I don't know. Maybe she'll bark off and then we'll figure out a fuel system. Well, here goes nothing. You guys try to watch that. Let's see if we got spark. Well, let me figure out how to get this thing to turn over first. Alright, I'm too lazy right now to figure out the electrical. So we just, vice grip the ground wire that we're going to use as a hot wire. And we made our own, key switch. Whoa, she turns over. So let me get you in my Redneck homemade phone stand. Check this thing out. Oh, this baby's magical. She's gonna hold you perfect. And I'll just watch to see if we have spark. Don't worry about the camera shaking. I'm trying. Alright. Oh wait, you got the key on? Okay. Let's go for it. Ready? We got spark? Well, I'll check this side. You check over there. I don't know about you, but I don't have none. Let me watch this back and we'll get back to you in a minute. You ready? We got it. And I got the button to work. Okay, well, I actually figured out where the button was and how to operate it. It was operator's error. My fault. My bad. Ready? Oh, to get spark, we had to plug the seat back in, safety. That way if you're not, the seat gets ripped off, it shuts off and you don't keep dry. I don't know, you don't die. Ready? I know you've seen that. Oh, wait, let me look. Ready? Let's try again. Ready? Okay, I seen it. Alright, I guess we'll get some more stuff done and we'll get back to you in a few. Morning. It's dark out there today. Well, I guess it's dark any morning. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's too early. But, carburetors are all back on. I built some Redneck little fuel system. I'll show you my gas tank. We're just gonna rig it. I know it don't need a fuel pump like that, but it's what I got, and I'm being lazy, and I don't want to clean the gas tank yet, at least till I hear it run. So we're just gonna run this little clicky clacky out of this homemade gas can. She's awesome. I've used her many times. It's metal. It's safe. Don't worry about it. About 10 foot of gas line, which I should have used to replace all the fuel lines on the carburetors, but we're not talking about that. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I'm gonna plug this thing in and see what happens. We got her turning over. We got spark. Maybe she'll fire off and putt 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 for us. I hope you guys can see me up there on that Redneck stand that I made. You guys are up in the sky sitting on some cardboard because I'm cheap. All right, let's see what happens, man. See if old clicky clacky even works anymore. This thing might be shot. Oh, no. Oh, I can hear the difference. Oop. We got a squirter, guys. We got a squirter. Well, yeah, we're going to try it anyways. I mean, we got to at least try to start it. If it catches on fire, it'll make for a better video. What do you think? One try? It's going to fire it up or what? Where's the choke? How do you make the... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I found it yesterday. Should probably get the fire extinguisher first, but... Bad connection, crappy battery. We filled the inside up with gas already. I don't know. Got a leaky fuel line. I really need to fix this before we try to fire this thing, man. It's just dripping out over here. Are we gonna fix it? I don't. Probably. Maybe. I really just want to hear it go. Alright, I'm gonna fix this fuel line, see if we get more juice. Well, you know, I said I should have replaced that fuel line. Well, it bit me. So we replaced it. I already put the little piece in there, down in there. I guess we're gonna hook up the fuel pump, see if it leaks again. Maybe it'll start this time. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, check it out, guys. You guys get to hang out up in the sky. That's where you're chilling. Let's see if we got any leaks. Sorry if my crack hangs out now and then. I apologize. No leaks. I don't think we need to leave it on. I don't believe it's got a crazy fuel pump on this thing. Okay, you gonna start? I'm gonna leave the choke off this time. Oh, she runs! Heck yeah! Woo, I hear a fuel pump leaking. Squirt, squirt. But we got a crappy connection, man. I'm gonna play with it. It runs though. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll button it up a little bit more. And then I'll get back to you guys. Well, I'm not real sure what we're going to do with this thing. I don't really like bikes. Never was a big one for bikes. Even back in the day. I had a couple dirt bikes, but I never kept them. It's always like a three-wheeler guy or a Suzuki Quad Racer, the Quadzilla, stuff like that is what I like. But I got the front brakes to work, which is good because if we decide to do a burnout, well, if I attempt to do a burnout, which I've never done with a motorcycle, so this will be fun for you and me. That's all we need is front brakes. So with that being said, I'm not going to investigate or waste my time with the rear brakes because they're not going to help me make the back tires spin any faster. But the old S83, which I believe is like a 1400cc or 1300 and some change, whatever, however they figure that stuff out, I don't really know. But yeah, 2005, guys. We got literally nothing into this thing, a little horse trade-in. Maybe we could flip it, sell it, trade it for something else. Find you guys another Will It Run video. Well, let me know what you guys want. You want to see if we can trade it, or you just want me to sell it? Look at this colony hiding under the gas tank. I didn't camera it, but when I pulled the covers off to get to the spark plugs, there was spider nest, there was freaking wasp nest. It was pretty crazy, bud. I got a little scared at first. I was like, oh man, what's going to jump out at me? I don't know if we're going to try to clean this tank or what we're going to do. I wish I had something else just to throw on it for a little temporary test run around the field or something, but I don't. So we might attempt to try to clean the rust out of this. Alright, I just did a quick rinse with water just to see what kind of stuff would come out. And this thing's freaking gnarly, guys. That was just a quick splashy splash with water. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll find some chemicals, or maybe we'll throw some BBs or rocks, or I don't know. This thing's got a crazy lip, so it's not easy to dump them back out. We took the petcock off quick, and that's got like a little pencil tip hole, you know? So that'd be fun to dump everything back out. But I'll keep messing around a little bit more and see if we can get this thing a little bit cleaner. That way at least we don't gunk the carbs back up. So we're going to make our own rust remover. I think I read online you can use vinegar and baking soda. I'm not going to the parts store, guys. If you haven't realized yet, I'm cheap. I don't like spending money when I don't have to. Plus, most of the time nobody wants to spend any money to see if something will run. So that's why we're trying to go as cheap as possible. Not replace the fuel line unless we have to. I did check the oil. It actually looked like it was changed right before it was parked. I would have changed it if it was gunky and nasty. I really don't even want to do this. I want to hook up like a lawnmower gas tank. And we might do that. But first, we're just going to move a bunch of stuff. We're going to mix a bunch of stuff together. Hope that nothing blows up. And see if it cleans it a little bit. That petcock's clogged solid, so we'll see. Add some baking soda. I don't know how much we're supposed to use, so we'll just use all of it. The more the better, right? Or a half a box. We don't make the wifey mad. Look at apple cider. It smells better than the white stuff, I think. I don't know. I don't like either one. Oh my God, don't do that. She doesn't have much left. We'll replace it. We'll fill it with colored water. Oh man, that's stinky. That one's no good. Let's try this one. Just in case we get water in there. I mean, one of these have to work, right? We'll never know which one did it, but it was a concoction. Oh, stinks. mix it up, let it sit, simmer. We'll come back and check it in a little bit. Okay, so I read the interwebs, or I tried to. The pictures weren't very good. I think it's like 24 hours or 12. It wants me to leave it in there for a long time, and I'm impatient. So we're gonna add a bunch more stuff and see if we can speed up the process. Got some BBs. They should float around good in there. That's too slow. Hold in there. Okay, now we're gonna make a mess. Go faster. We'll add some screws. Some more baking powder. And you guys could tell me if I'm doing this right or wrong down in the comments if you want. Or maybe tell me your idea for some at-home tank cleaning solution. Hold on, I got gas. You stay there, I'll go get it. Pepsi gas. Well, I'll put the lid on, mix that stuff up a little bit and see if anything happens. Watch me drop it. See what we get in the first little splash out. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll bring you in a minute. Well, probably a couple minutes. I'll wash my hands first. I really thought some of these would have fell out already. I don't know how we're going to get all the screws and BBs back out. I don't know if we're going to use this gas tank. Oh, the vinegar stinks. I'm coming, hold on. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll rinse it again. Let's see if it'll start, guys. It's all back together. No battery though, I'm a cheap bastard.
Well, it's running. She sounds pretty damn good, especially for sitting for about 4 years. Unfortunately, I can't drive her because the hydraulic clutch system's screwed up. But there she is, purring like a kitten.